welcome to another episode of Kids Crafts with Miss Christine. For those who know me, you know that I do a lot of paper crafts. Today we will be creating our own monster puppets using mostly paper. This is a craft you can make with many different supplies, but the truth is there is so much you can do with just paper and simple folding or cutting techniques. The first thing you will need is a standard piece of paper. It could be printer paper or construction paper. It could be colored paper like this, or you can choose to add color on your own later. Also, this would be a good time to bring out if you have any scraps of paper from previous crafts. You can use those for this craft. You will also need scissors and glue. That is to add any eyes, ears, teeth, hair, whatever else you want to add to your monster. And for kids watching, please make sure you have permission to use the craft supplies and are very careful, especially with the scissors. You may also want to bring out markers like these, crayons, googly eyes, pom-poms, pipe cleaners, other crafts. The options are endless. You can keep it simple or go all out creating the wildest monster. To make the main part of your puppet, you will need to fold the paper lengthwise into thirds. Now there are ways of folding this paper so you get it exactly into 3 sections, but that is not necessary for this craft. Okay, so next, after you have it in thirds like this, you are going to fold it in half. Then you're going to unfold it and fold the ends towards the center. And last of all, you're going to fold it in half again. And you want it to look like an M or a W. Then you can place your fingers in the top slot of the paper and your thumb in the bottom. And now you have the basic part of your puppet. When it comes to decorating your monster, there are a few paper skills that may help you along your way. One of them is using an accordion fold. Many of you know an accordion fold. You probably used it in other crafts, but this one is a little bit of a twist on that. So we're first going to fold our paper in accordion fold, which if you do not know is kind of like a zigzag back and forth. You'll fold one edge up, you can flip it over and fold it up again, and you'll go back and forth, making that zigzag or accordion fold. When you're all the way to the end, you're going to take your scissors and actually chop it into little pieces, just like this. And now you have a bunch of little pieces that are accordion folded. Obviously this saves a lot of time. If you were going to take little pieces and then fold them into accordion style folding, that would take a lot longer. This is a fast way to get those pieces. These make for great hair on your monster, or they could be a tongue, either way. Also, another way of basically shaping paper to use in different ways is curling paper. A lot of people know that you can curl ribbon, but you can actually also curl paper. You'll start with a strip of paper, and then you're going to use your scissors. Now this is the part where you want to be very careful. You're going to place the strip of paper on top of the scissored blade. You can use one finger on bottom, one finger on top, but you don't want your finger to touch the sharp part of the scissors at all. Really, you're just going to make a little tension and rub the paper against that blade. And these are kid scissors, so they work just fine. You don't need very sharp scissors to do this. And then you have curled paper. This also great for making hair on a monster, or again, a long tongue, or whatever you can think of. Another thing you might want to do is make some three-dimensional things that stand up on your monster. The easy way to do that is you can make any kind of shape that you want. So for this one, I'm gonna make like a stalk for eyes. I'm gonna have some crazy eyes on this one that are really tall. So I'm gonna make a circle, kind of shape like this. This will be the eye. The tip to making it so you can glue it onto your monster is just to fold the bottom part like so that you have something you can glue and then stick onto your monster. Obviously at this point you will want to figure out what kind of monster you want to make. So does your monster have stripes or polka dots? Is your monster hairy or scaly? Does your monster have sharp teeth, funny teeth, no teeth? Does your monster have a long tongue or silly lips? Does your monster have one eye, two eyes, lots of eyes? This is your chance to be creative and silly. So have fun, and I will see you next time on Kids Crafts with Miss Christine.
You have to put your hands in here. And hands in here, too. To make it jump, jump.